Hey, Scott, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
This classical evening, I'm doing great. I feel great. Uh,
Good.
just waiting to get my face fixed. But other than that, had a successful PET scan this week, which is good, which means the cancer hasn't, they got the cancer. So
Oh, wonderful.
that's good. So no, it's all, a good, good oncologists, good doctors, great friends,
Makes all the
incredible.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your week?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I'm enjoying my new rhythm, retirement rhythm. It's busy though. I got plenty to do. Anyone who
Okay.
says you're going to be bored in retirement,
No way.
they need to get something to do.
Okay. Let me bring up the team. Anthony will be along. He's got something going on in his house right now, but he'll be along in a second. So let's get. Hey Jim, how are you?
Hiya, I'm good. How are you all?
Good
Good.
to see you. Good to see you. And then of
Nice to
course
see you.
Hey,
the great Jack Graham, straight
Hi,
shot.
Jack.
Great.
hey, how's everybody doing?
Excellent.
We're good.
And last but not least, Angelina. Hey,
Angelina.
y'all.
There she is.
The class is here.
Mm.
and we just got him. There he is. Hey Tony from Brussels. How are you, Tony? Tony G, that's right. Since Norway lost, he's being called Tony.
Oh,
Hey,
it's Tony now. Okay.
well,
It's Tony
Norway
now.
lost, but then of course we lost.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, Tony. How you
I've
doing?
Exactly.
seen that game so many times.
This is my childhood. Here we are.
I've seen that game between Argentina and England over the last 30 years several times. England come on, play well, score, get kicked off the park by those dirty Argentinians who scream their anthem during the anthem. And Simeone got 14 fouls. I mean, just a pig. And then, of course, England go into defensive mode, and it's always a mistake because they can do it against Mexico, but Argentina are a much different team. And Argentina deservedly won it. They scored two great goals in the last 5 minutes. Crazy.
Well,
Anyway,
in Britain, it's a rather different reading of that at the moment.
what is it? What do you think? What's the reading?
The Argentinians were a very dirty team.
Oh God, they were
didn't-
terrible.
you know, and
They were gonna
it's quite
kick-
shocking that that's supposed to be the level of football at the World Cup. But
Well, not
anyway.
only that, the Argentinians when they were singing the national anthem, they were all crying.
Yeah.
Hysteria, like
Yeah, you know why? They thought they got to go back to Argentina. They're having a ball. They're having a ball, and they're shipping back. I'm reading in the paper. They discovered ranch dressing.
Oh
the
yeah,
world.
Right.
And all these teams from all over the world are shipping back cases of ranch dressing.
Wow.
Anyway,
And,
great to see
and
everybody.
raccoons.
Thank you so much for coming, Tony. Anthony? Did you? You can go back to Anthony, buddy.
No,
Did
it's
you,
okay.
did you have a problem in the house or something? A snake or something?
Yeah, I set my alarm for a little bit ago, and I got up, and as soon as I stepped out of the room, there it was.
Where are you?
I'm outside of Oslo in a place called Bermsvik.
They have snakes in Norway?
I didn't think they did, which is why this was either a snake or something else. And my bigger fear is that it was one of those centipede, But I mean, it was that long.
What'd you do with it?
I closed my eyes, I shoved it into a bucket, and I threw it back outside.
Oh, you should have brought it on the stream.
Yeah, giving it little tiny records.
Anyway, great to see everybody. Let's go to the comments of the world's best peanut gallery. Of course, Joey says the best night of the week.
Hey, Joey.
All right,
Uh,
Joe.
Can you read that one, Jack?
Yeah, from Arthur Holocrafter's Kitchen. I'd love to know what Holocrafters. I used to have a Holocrafters receiver back in the day when I used to. Anyhow, another story. Greetings, all. The great thrift finds continue, including the Camerata Tchaikovsky, German, Decca, Krussin. Wow. Whoa.
What's a face for? Probably.
Yeah.
Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Hello. And Rick says hi, Joey. Hi, Rick. How are you? Can you read that one, Scott?
Yeah. Frederick says, greetings all. So envious of these thrift store finds, have never seen any record of interest at a thrift store.
I would
Yeah.
very rarely, Frederick. And Scott, good evening, everyone. Best of health to you, I think. And right back at you, Scott. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And Tony says, great news, Anthony. Tell me about it. I was like,
Mm.
We have a lot of Tonys around here.
yeah. Could you read that one, Angie?
Thrift stores have never been very kind to me over the years and allowed my interest in audio to grow when I did not have much money.
Tony says, good evening.
Yeah.
It says, wonderful too, Anthony. Thank you. I think my my oncologist, who I saw yesterday, may be watching tonight, Dr. Zito. So hi, Dr. Zito. He was a wonderful oncologist. My favorite oncologist. I've got 3. He's very good.
There's a great jazz drummer named Ronnie Zito.
Yeah, mine is SZETO.
Ah,
Joey says, I think glad you look great and sound one. Oh, thank you very much. Wow. Good evening, panel and Peanut Gallery.
Evening.
Scott, could you read that one, please?
Yep. Arthur asks, what do you guys think of Decca London Phase 4 recordings? Seem to get very mixed reviews. I quite enjoy them.
Me too. I second that.
I don't.
I got quite a few of them.
Great covers.
Great covers.
Jim
Yeah.
likes the Bukowski ones.
I can't think of one classical one that I would consider to be, like better than anything else on other labels. I think Decca was doing much better work earlier on.
Well, somebody once told me that they were produced basically for the market of people who owned radiograms. Because
Really?
in those days you had 2 speakers like 3 feet apart.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you had the turntable in the middle. And I mean, some of them were quite expensive. I mean, I watched some of these sort of people when they do restoration. But apparently that was one of the reasons they did them, was to sort of make them sound better on radiograms. I don't know whether that's true or not, but you may have another story. I don't know.
They are multi-mic'd in comparison with Decca's early miking philosophy for their classical. So they seem a bit artificial to me. They don't have the depth and sense of ambiance of the best of their earlier FFSS. But they are, sometimes the program can be really good, like the Bernard Herrmann ones.
Yeah.
Are fantasy things. So they work. They work in that situation. But most of the pop stuff, I was going to do a review of them, like this big overview. I finally just threw up my hands. I couldn't find any that I really liked. They seem very bright to me, at least.
yeah, very bright.
I got the CD box, that 54 CDs. When I listened to all of them, I was like, give me one that I'm going to like. And I couldn't find one. And Scott says, this channel now spans the world. Well, Lucy Atlanta, it still does.
Now we've got Australia guys too.
Alan says, looking good, Anthony. Thank you. That
Uh-oh.
terrific. What?
Uh-oh.
Suck. No, it was very good. Argentina was good. Look, they're a good team. The 4 top teams in the world made the finals, right? That's what happens. Arthur says, that's the receiver. I had my father's collection restored. They are my back in 2000.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, I had one.
Thanks,
Big gray
Rick.
box.
Very well. Betty Jazz fan. Angie, could you read that one, please?
Hi, everyone. My local thrift had a bunch of mono lovely London Decca Answer Me. Great stuff.
Oh, that's great stuff.
Yeah, that is great stuff.
Keep the comments coming, guys, and I'm going to put the link up in a little while. Please come up and show some records. Okay, so I'm just going to go to this. We don't have many stream images tonight, so Jack, could you talk about that one, please?
Yeah, Oscar's recorded so many records and so many big hits, Night Train and and we get requests and so many. But I went into my Pablo stack, which is huge, and pulled out a bunch of stuff that not I hadn't played in a while, but man, they were so good. I said I got to do a video on these. There's one or two in here. I hope that they get reissued. So that came up on Sunday, and
A great video.
I've got another one coming next Sunday on Concord Jazz again, which is a very underrated label, acoustically. Great stuff, with a whole catalog. I'm trying to get our friend in Salida to consider reissue some of them, but that's a project.
Okay. Now, I didn't get a chance to discuss this last week. I forgot it was at the bottom of the pile. This is the new reference, New World Symphony, Pittsburgh Symphony, Tony Sohn, with Manfred Honeck. And has anybody heard that yet?
I streamed it, and it's excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Simon piece is very interesting. The Dvorak's going to sell the recording, I guess, but the Simon piece, I think, is just very, very, very interesting. That's one that should be heard.
Conductor, he has his really strong points, and his work in it is fantastic.
Yeah,
it's really good. But the Tchaikovsky's Fourth, it's written. Dun, 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 and he does it's so clipped and mannered and just drives me nuts every time I think about it. So that's the one thing, his Tchaikovsky Fourth, which I like intensely. But a lot of his other stuff is very, very good. He was a violist with the Vienna Philharmonic, and he's got chops, man. So, and Pittsburgh. Anthony, what did Pittsburgh just do? Didn't they just sign him?
They just renewed his contract, so he'll
a lot of years.
Yeah, the end of his contract is now. It'll be 25 years that he'll be the music director.
So that right behind you, do you need that? Do you need that on?
Sorry, these
that right behind you. Do you need it on?
No, that's what I tried to turn it off. But
it's really bright.
A lot of glare.
Oh, that's better.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's better.
That's much better. Great. Okay, Tony. So
but Pittsburgh is loving him. His start wasn't as bombastic as when they ended up with Mizell or with Maris Janssens, but he's endured. He really won a lot of people over when during the financial crisis the players cut their contracts, and he did as well voluntarily.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he's and he has a beer after every performance. There's a guy waiting for an Austrian.
He's
beer.
like Bernstein with his scotch.
Yeah, yeah. So no, he's the recordings are tremendous. The reference recording does a great job. It's a little different than back in the days of the Syria Mosque, where they had to deal with a number of problems, I guess, with recordings. But
yeah, that was not the right place to record.
Yeah,
fantastic. Anyway, so there you go. If anybody in the peanut gallery have that? Mickey said, "Hey, Mickey, have you Honeck's decided?" Yeah.
And their tours, when they go on tour, man, they get huge audiences, huge crowds.
Yeah, I've seen that. They did video the European tour. Okay, so let's go to our homework, which was 4 last songs of Wir Let's Lieder by Richard Strauss. Okay, let me go to mine here. This is my vinyl. Wonderful is with Schwarzkopf, with George Sell, and the Berlin Radio Symphony. That is magnificent. It's a 10.5 in Columbia, so it's a second pressing. It still cost me about $150, not cheap, but it's really wonderful. And the recording is from the Grunewald Church in Berlin, and it's really wonderful. Now that's my vinyl collection. And my digital selection, Jack, I'm gonna steal this from you, but I want to hear what
you should, because it's the only one they listened to, as far as I'm concerned.
There it is. That's the one I'm concerned. Her singing in that Yeah, Dan's favorite piece is the last song sung by Jesse Norman. And the Garant House Orchestra sounds so beautiful in that. It's really wonderful. So
Yep.
that would be my digital version. So let's see them, guys, in the gallery. What's your favorite? Okay, Jack, let's go to you.
Well, I totally agree with you. But a little, I love Ondine digital recordings. Every one of them, just like Argo Records or Chandos, they have a really great sounding recording. And this is an Ondine. I think I might have shown this a couple weeks ago with Janowski, and it's real good. I think it's this piece of music is just it's gorgeous.
I've done a video that says it's the most beautiful classical music ever written.
I think you're right. I think you're right. And I'd love to see somebody, maybe it's been done with Strauss's recording of Death and Transfiguration with this on side B. I think it'd be a great record to do. But
Strauss's wife was the soprano, and he wrote it for his wife when he was like 88 years old, and it's just magnificent. Yeah, we had one of the songs, Jesse Norman's recording, played at my father's funeral, and it's just Rhymes for Game. It's just it's absolutely amazing. And what was that movie they used it in? The great hit.
Death and Transfiguration?
No, that's Rhymes for Game. The Year of Living Dangerously. Very good. Very good. With security camera version. Excellent. Anyway, Jim, do you have a version?
Well, no, I agree with you. Schwarzkopf's pretty good, but I did actually hear Jesse Norman do the 4 last songs with the LSO at the Barbican about 1985, and it's one of the 4 or 5 concerts of my life, really. It was just amazing. That and Nikolai Gyarov singing Russian songs at the Wigmore Hall, but she was just absolutely amazing. I mean, the voice in the flesh was, well, what can you say?
Fine, Jim. Yeah. Scott, you have one?
I do. The one that you showed, I will just show it and talk a little bit that it's a testament reissue of this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had heard about this years before I finally got a copy of it. I also have this one too, but with no cover. This record just hypnotized me. I could not believe.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
The voice, it's just so voluptuous and just kind of like moving around the line. I just was like, I got to hear Jesse Norman, but this is highly recommended.
Jesse Norman's
so
incredible.
good.
The record is quite amazing. Great. Angie, did you have one?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've showed a few of them in the past, but do you think I could find one of them? But I did find this one, of course.
Oh, there it is. In vinyl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then I got so frustrated I stopped looking. But I know I've showed a few of them in the past.
Amazing. Tony, do you have one?
This is the German.
Is that the German Columbia?
German pressed EMI. So this is what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
I think it's it's pressed by Telarc. I think.
Teldec.
Teldec. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Teldec.
Yeah.
How does it
That
sound?
sounds great. I picked this up. I have another one of these back at home. I picked this one up in Copenhagen a couple of days ago. But it's the same. It sounds great. The other one that I have. So this will end up going to someone.
Wonderful.
And I would say I listened. I streamed. Since I'm in Norway, there's a singer, Lisa Davidson.
Oh, she's amazing.
Fantastic. Yeah, she has a great version as well.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Anthony, do you remember the story that Eric Vertier used to tell about Jesse Norman?
No, I can't.
Well, Eric Vertier was Jeffrey Parsons' partner. The accompanist Jeffrey Parsons, who was her accompanist for many years all around the world. But Eric had a mini Clubman car in the early 80s.
Uh-oh.
And he gave Jessie Norman a lift to the festival hall one day because she'd been rehearsing with Jeffrey Parsons in their house in West Hampstead. And when they got to the artist's entrance in the festival hall, she couldn't get out of the car. She was wedged into this mini. So they had to get two of the stage hands to come, and one had to push her from behind. And this was apparently, and she made a sort of, she started singing or something at some point because people were looking and thinking, that can't be Jessie Norman, with her butt stuck out the side of a mini Clubman car. But it sure was. And, I remember old Eric Vertier telling that story with great relish at college.
It's like, what's his name said, what does she think? What's she like? And then she said, she behaves like a goddess and wants to be treated as such.
Yeah.
Amazing. So let's go back to the comments, guys. Tony, you need a hat. That light will give you sunburn. Mickey the Real Moon. Hi, Mickey. How are you?
Hey, Mickey.
Is that true, Jack? Concord owns the catalog?
Yeah, I think the group owns. I'm not sure. I don't want to say because I'm just.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I think so.
They own so much now. It's
a great label.
And they own the Pablo. Pablo's under their umbrella too. So if Chad was able to get those Pablo tapes, I'm sure he can get Concord record tapes. So.
And homework next week. Ryan, are you listening? Beethoven Symphony No. 2. Okay, there's my vinyl version, which is fantastic. And I'm looking forward to seeing all your digital versions and vinyl versions next week.
Okay.
Beethoven Symphony No. 2 is the homework. Okay. The photo was excellent. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
There's also a great version with Gunjula Janovic of the four last songs.
Sorry, Jim?
There's a great version with Gunjula Janovic. I think that's how you.
Yeah.
With a carry-on.
I've got it.
I mean, she's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'll show it in a second.
And that is actually on one of the DG releases. Comes with the Death and Transfiguration, the 1985 carry-on one with the Berlin Phil. So yeah.
By the way, I just checked that Concord does own the Telarc Records catalog. Yeah. So
they used to record the New York Phil, right? The Telarc.
They recorded a lot.
Yeah.
No.
That is fantastic.
That's the one. Yeah.
Your own DG original.
Yep.
That's been delayed.
Is that one of the highlights of the last batch?
This is fantastic. The original is very good. With this, thank you, Donnie.
Hanukkah did a great recording of Death and Transfiguration not too long ago with Pittsburgh. It's really good.
Oh yeah,
cool.
They've got such a great sound right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack, can you read that one?
Yeah, I thought I had plenty of Oscar Peterson, but now it looks like Jack will give me some more. So that I have it together. I'm gonna be doing a video it'll come out in about a month of instead of just a hidden Oscar Peterson, my 5 or 6 favorite Oscar Peterson Pablos. So that'll be coming. Sorry, it's only money.
I think it's scariest. I think you're brand new.
Yeah.
Chris Wigg is becoming top 5 orcs in the world. Incorrect, but nicely said.
I agree with you.
No, I mean they've improved. But orchestras have their own PR.
Yeah.
My top 5 easy: Berlin Phil, Vienna Phil, Concertgebouw, the LSO, and the Chicago Symphony. That's right. With
I
things
think
like
if you do the U.S. top
the
5,
Bavarian
it's,
Radio Symphony, Boston Symphony, Cleveland, and the Gewandhaus and things. Yes, and then Pittsburgh was certainly in the top 20. Absolutely, which is still a
You know,
big-
with all the turmoil that's going on, it'll be interesting in the next year to see how L.A. and San Francisco and Boston shake out. You know, if they're going to have much of a change.
well. Let's put it this way: Boston is worth $500 million. That's the endowment. Boston
Yeah.
are fine.
Pittsburgh is
But
basically funded by the Hines family.
yes, that's correct. Of course, yes, you're absolutely. It's nice that you can think that because they have improved an awful lot. I mean, they were always a good orchestra.
Always hit above their weight class. You know, they did I mix my metaphors there? Anyways, yeah, I mean, from having Fritz Reiner and Steinberg and Meisel as music directors, you know, plus they've always been seen as like a feeder orchestra. I mean, Noah Bendix Bagley, the concertmaster.
Oh, I know. I remember seeing him in London on Houdenleben with the orchestra.
Yeah,
Like
he was Pittsburgh's concertmaster when I think he was like in his late 20s maybe, but he was concertmaster of the Pittsburgh.
He's
And then
amazing.
Gordon Meisel took a lot of the musicians to the New York Phil when he went there. So, yeah.
It's interesting. I heard the other day that Charles Munch was concertmaster of the Concertgebouw during the 1920s.
Really?
Yeah, he was a violinist. He was concertmaster during what's his name, the frizzy-haired bloke who fell out with because he was a
Engelberg?
yeah, the one that fell out because he was a Hitler
Mengelberg.
devotee, Mengelberg, yeah. But yeah, no, I didn't realize that. He was
Can you
quite
read
an
that one,
accomplished violinist.
Jack, can you read that?
Yeah, thank you so much. I loved my video on Oscar Peterson and Pablo. You know, I'll tell you what, there's so much Oscar around and so many videos that, you know, it's harder to do an Oscar Peterson video than it is an obscure person because there's so much. It's hard to add to what's already been talked about, you know. But thank you, appreciate it.
Chairman said he agrees about Jesse Norman. Only became familiar with the last year. Love it. I know. I mean, when she does that crescendo in one breath, oh my God.
Scary.
I did not
Charles
realize that. Paul, thank you. Paul's our violinist, running fiddler. By the way, lovely photographs on Instagram, Paul, of you and your wife. The Schwarzkopf self features the fabulous violin playing of Edith Tweeneman. Did not realize that. Because the guy with the Gewandhaus on with Jesse Norman is wonderful. Do you know that melody in? I'm not sure which song it is. It's wonderful, but oh God, but thank you, Edith. I did not realize that. The earliest Schwarzkopf was also did not know that one either.
No, I don't either.
It's
I did a
curious.
quick search. Munch was concertmaster of Strasbourg as well.
One of my favorite four last songs is Felicity Lockwood, Name Me Avi, and the hour stuff. It's curious. I love having you, and these comments are fantastic. But I don't think Felicity Lockwood, rest in peace. She just died recently. I don't think Felicity Lockwood has the balls for that piece. And Name Me Avi, I don't rate at all. I know that Jack loves the Royal Scottish. I want to say how Jim.
Well, I love the Scottish, but I like the Scottish with Gibson.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's a fine singer, but
Yeah.
when you put on Jesse Norman, but keep your opinions coming, Spears, because they're good. It's great to have different opinions.
Absolutely.
Hawkins Tree Audio. Howdy, gang.
Hey,
Hey.
good to see you, Mac.
Yes. Ryan, Rene Flang and Martina Arroyo. I don't know the Arroyo. Rich Renee Fleming, she did 2. An earlier one with the Houston Symphony, which is good, and a later one, which is better, with the with Tiedemann. Yeah, Record Head. Kiriti Kana is very beautiful. She's wonderful. These are great recommendations, all of them. Felicity Lott, Kiriti Kana. Winterberg says, I think Winter's at Leipzig. Really?
Oh, he might have been actually. I'm just thinking that. Was it Leipzig or Concertgebouw? Or was he at both? I can't remember.
I don't know. Okay, I'm going to show a few records. My Decca collection. This is the fantastic, incredible Perez original. So by the time they got to Los Angeles, they stopped doing the wide bands and they only produced narrow bands. So this is the first edition.
Great.
Very good performances and recordings I have. Same with this one, narrow band. This is Sinfonia Domestica. Maybe even later. It's fantastic. Just great. Incredible trumpet playing on that.
I have the original of that one.
That is an original.
Yeah, is it? It's hard to tell with the plastic on it.
Yeah.
It's in such good shape.
Now this one is a narrow band. It's an ED3. And the reason it's an ED3 is because first of all, there's no ED1s around. Angie introduced me to this record that's on a CD a long time ago. But this is fantastic and sounds great. But the ED2 is about $500. ED1 is impossible. This one cost me $100 in an auction
Yeah, that's great. I wonder what one I have.
Fantastic.
The ORG of that is good.
Yes, it is. There's the ED2. And Bartok Miraculous Mandarin and 2 strings, Schulte. ED1, Borja Kate, which is an amazing piece.
Yeah.
Remember the Scherzo Capriccioso? It's a fantastic piece by Dvorak. And Ryan sent me this.
Nice.
Beautiful. ED1. This one cost me a little bit of money.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful though.
Mm-hmm.
ED1.
Ooh.
What's that? And my last one is the greatest daftness, I think. The Boston Symphony one is wonderful, but I prefer this one with
London.
Monteur, not Monteur in the also. And no distortion. Even the ORG has distortion. It's, at the opening with the triple F. I remember Jim and I playing this at Trinity. I got flute solos and everything. But we did the beginning, and when he gets really loud, and we did it at St. Johnson Square, and I swear to God, we blew the roof off. That's my second.
Anthony, is the distortion in a particular spot on the record?
Yeah. Yes, about
The beginning, middle, or end?
At the beginning, about 3 or 4 minutes in, when the
Really?
whole yeah, it's on the tape.
It's where the chorus is heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tape that they use for the ORG. So, okay,
Yeah.
Scott, you're up.
Okay. I wasn't super prepared, but I pulled a few from None Such that are from their modern music series that I really like. These are they're characterized by these white covers, unlike the other None Such series. Joanna Nicorens is the producer of this. She had a vision for this series, giving composers that didn't have a lot of exposure, a platform. So most of these are done by Mark Obert and Joanna Nickrens of Elite Recordings, and they're all mastered by Robert Ludwig. They're beautiful,
Really?
really beautiful. This is quite an experimental one. Ancient Voices of Children with George Crumb. And then we have Elliot Carter did a couple.
Great composer.
Yeah, this one is Sonata for flute, oboe, cello, and harpsichord.
Great piece.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And here's one, another Carter double concerto. And
These are really well kept secrets. Fantastic. I think.
they are, yeah. And I like the percussion ones. These are some of my favorite. Charles Wuorinen. This is a beauty. Really demonstration quality sound. Lovely. This one, I think, made the TAS list. Absolute Sound Super Disc list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful too. And this last one here from this series is another famous one, Macrocosmos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I can recommend any of those. I wanted to show you one other thing. Well, a couple things. This video is out now, so I just did this review for
Great
a
video.
shootout with several other copies of the Bob Marley Natty Dread record. This is going to be coming up in a couple of days. I already teased about it. His first recording, done on a shoestring budget, but it's really good. I love it. What I wanted to show you is this. So, audiophiles probably know this cover.
Very famous.
It's a very famous Proprius recording of a wonderful chorus, brass, and organ ensemble in a very, very acoustically reverberant church. Just the right acoustic, really. It's legendary, a wonderful demonstration record. That's the original. It's been reissued a couple times over the years, but Audionauts has done this
Wow. Look at that.
deluxe version.
Very expensive, isn't it?
It's about 200 and yeah, it's expensive. 200 something, 250. It's 4 single-sided discs at 45 RPM. Hardcover book, leather. I mean, it's like a leather case.
Jeez.
I won't show you everything here, but because I don't want to drop anything. But yeah, there's a beautiful die-cut booklet in there, hardbound booklet, 4 discs. And although I just started listening, I can already tell that they were able to overcome some of the, I wouldn't say there was problems on the original, but there was room for improvement, put it that way. There's certain climaxes where a full chorus and brass and everything going at once, it really takes a lot to resolve that. And it seems like in this case, they went back to the session tapes rather than mastering from the master tape that everyone else has used. And they went track by track and optimized. So it's all analog. And I'll have a review in Audiophilia and for the Pressing Matters as well in a couple of weeks.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Fantastic. Jim?
Yeah, well, I've got a few things, which, I mean, I might have shown a few of these before, but if not. The first one is Thomas Arne, Bournemouth Sinfonietta, Kenneth Montgomery. This is a great little EMI, and it's a green label. I don't know, I've never seen this before. Green label.
Yeah. I have seen it once.
I don't know whether it's UK or whether it's a foreign pressing. I don't know, Scott, do you know?
I don't know. I think it's just the particular series. It has a different catalog number.
And I mean, I just picked this up because I had this when I was about 12. This was the first Rite of Spring I ever bought for 99p in brand new, and it's Markovich Philharmonia. Fantastic performance, I think. This
Very
was.
good. Yeah, Markovich is another underrated conductor.
And actually, this Classics of Pleasure pressing is a really good. It's a really good pressing. It's a sort of one of the last Classics of Pleasure pressings. But I really love that. And then I've got these very interesting. Jacques Lussier plays Bach. London Globe. Jack, have you ever seen these? They're mono.
No, I haven't.
And they are Jacques Lussier with Christian Garros and Pierre Michelot on London Globe.
No. Huh. Never seen that.
I'm presuming them. Well, it says produced 1961. Now there's three LPs of this. Different things. What does he play? Prelude number 1, Fugue, Toccata, Prelude, Fugue, and then later on, Partita number 1, and this is again the same label. I've never heard of this label. Jack, do you know any about this Jacques Lussier?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
No.
But they sound actually quite good. Right. This is interesting. This is Dances of Shakespeare's Time, played by the Boyd Neal String Orchestra, which was in the 50s, the precursor of the English Chamber Orchestra, conducted by Thurston Dart, who was one of the great harpsichordists of the 1950s and 60s. And it's on Oiseau Lyre.
Oh, nice.
Again, it's a London pressing.
How much did that cost you?
Oh, this was like 99p.
So the Oiseau Lyre, that's a deal.
And it's really good condition. I mean, you can see it's sort of scarcely a mark on it. But it's really interesting. It's got John Dowland, Pavans, and all the sort of traditional stuff, and then that takes us into Copeland film scores. That's Philharmonia, John Henry, London Symphony Orchestra, Music for the Movies, New Philharmonia, Letter from Home with the London Symphony Orchestra, and they're all different orchestras, but they're all Copeland conducting them. And they are obviously on here we are, they're on this is the label, Classics.
Oh yeah.
Again, it's virtually I don't think it's been played more than once, because there isn't a scratch on the center spindle thing. Is completely virtual, as they would say. And that's a really good LP. I mean, there's some great music on there. So I don't know if you want to see any more. I've got
yeah, we've got lots of time.
I mean, there's this one. Now, this is interesting. Well, there's two here. Maria Callas. This is an original mono from 1955 or something, where she sings most of the major repertoire, and it's on a Columbia. It's a very, very early Columbia. There you go.
Oh, gorgeous.
And again, beautiful condition. Hardly been touched by human hands. And this HMV original recording of the Elgar Fiddle Concerto with Yehudi.
Wow.
It's on the original. It's in really good condition as well. It's a beautiful sleeve, and it's got the original HMV label from whenever. It doesn't say when it's done.
1936, I think it was recorded.
Well, it was recorded, but this is the LP. So, but it's a really solid LP. So I think it must have been early mid-50s. I don't think he could be anything. But it's got it's got nice little program notes with sort of facsimiles, parts of the store and things, and a picture obviously of menuing and yeah, it doesn't say on it any year though, so I can't give you a year unfortunately. But I've never seen one in as good condition as this. I've seen various ones; they're all really tatty, but this is sort of mint. So there we go. I think that's
great. Zach, you got a few to show?
Yeah. So these are recent purchases. So I've never bought anything on Crossroads Records. Anybody ever hear of Crossroads Records?
I have heard of them. I never buy them though.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame because musically this is really, really, really good.
Oh, look at that.
Sound-wise, it's about a 2.5 out of 5. It's a shame, but I like the Czech orchestra, and I like Ansarel. I think I have some Mahler he did that was pretty good. So
is it an American label that licensed some stuff from?
I haven't done the research yet, Scott, but
I think it is.
Here's the.
Wow.
It's got to be a license. I
think it's a license deal.
And I'm afraid that, it's, I don't know, it's just a shame. Musically, Ansarel is a very underrated conductor. Tulip time. Slavic and the Hungarians.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Let's see what else is here.
How much they cost, Jack, the tulip?
This one was about, I think it was under $10. I don't know how much under 10 it was, but it might have been $7 or $8. This was $4.99, and it's in mid-minus condition.
Oh, it's a fantastic recording.
And it almost kind of a Sibelius, and
I like that.
I really like that. I pulled this out and listened to this week, and I have to tell you, Mr. Groves is almost up there with McCarris. He's just such a good conductor.
Jim's worked with Charlie, right, Jim?
Oh yeah, with old Charlie, yeah.
Yeah, he's just really, really great conductor. And look what I found. Ta-da.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
This was $13.99, and it has the verbiage on there, and it's LSO. And
have you heard the horn quartet yet?
Yes.
God.
Yeah, and it's the round organ.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is really nice.
That's one
So this record was pricey. This was about $15. And the cool thing about this, folks, is it is sealed. It has never been opened.
Ah.
So it's going to get opened. But I figured I don't know the pieces, but Frank Bridge is one of my guys too, and to get a sealed Loretta.
Witness feature.
And then there was a Mariner Argo.
Oh, look at that! That's one of the greatest.
Yeah, this was all of these were under $15.
Wow, great grabs.
This has got a marking on it. Somebody recorded it on cassette on January 12th of 1983. But it's a Columbia 6i, and it's the Tchaikovsky.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
For Columbia, it's okay. I'll leave that one out. I have not heard this. This is about $9.99, I think it was.
Oh, it's fantastic.
This is good.
The tulip is impossible to find, but the reissue, even the reissue is fantastic.
Yeah. So that'll be that, and then I don't know, is it who was talking about the first Stravinsky Rite of Spring? Well, this was what I practiced Petrushka to before I went to school, and I found a copy of this. It's mono, It's not a stereo, but it is the the Mercury.
You know who's playing trumpet on that?
Yeah.
You know who's playing trumpet?
I don't know. It's Minneapolis, so I
Bernie
don't know.
Adams. Bernie Adams,
He was, huh?
before
yeah.
he went to Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, this is what I practiced Petrushka to, and it was a good thing I did. This is still sealed. This has not been opened, Anthony. London.
Oh, look at that.
This was $17, $17.
Great Malify.
Yep. And then last but not least, I hate to do this to you, but this was $15.10. This is a mint minus. I played one of them yesterday, and it is an Indianapolis 1S.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's a very underrated.
Yeah, I've got that one, Jack.
Yeah, I told my wife, I said, if I drop dead tonight, send this one to Anthony.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's it for me for the evening.
I just want to tell you a quick story about the Tippett Second Symphony debut. Was it with the BBC Symphony and Adrian Bolt conducting, and Paul Beard was the concertmaster. And it starts off like a Sibelius symphony, but with these chugging strings, bum 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 bum, and then horn fifths, bum 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 bum. And after the horns come in, the violins come in with this biggest bitch of a violin part. It's in 4/4 and fast. It's all. The idiot concertmaster brought the orchestra in a bar early.
Oh.
On a very complex line.
Oh.
And what Bolt did was he stopped the orchestra. He turned around to the audience and said, "Completely my fault. We'll start again." And of course, it wasn't his fault. But you never blame the band. Do you remember that girl on that show? And she blamed the band for coming in wrong. You never blame the band ever. And the beginning of that. Now let's go to Tony. Tony. I saw we got a preview of this, photographs from Copenhagen at it was a record hall. Can't wait to see them.
Yeah, I was in Copenhagen, and there's Eckerd Accord record shop. They have 3 of them, and then they have every month the price they fill up the bins once a month, and then the prices go down as the month goes on. And I was there about mid-month. So these were, I think, between €2 and €4 each, and just happens to be one of the top 5 orchestras in the world, the Pittsburgh Symphony on Command Classics.
The gentleman is curious. Please send your comments in. Just because we have a disagreement with it doesn't mean you're wrong and I'm right or vice versa. Okay, it's just an opinion. Anyway, that's great.
I agree. Pittsburgh's top 5 in the U.S. I'll give them that. Yeah, this is great, and this is mastered by George Piros, recorded Robert Fine, Jack Andrews. Yeah. So I haven't been able to hear it, but every Pittsburgh recording that I have on command has been incredible. Here's another good find. Is that coming through?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a Decca Saint-Saëns Symphony No. 3 with Maida in Los Angeles.
Amazing.
Yeah, I streamed this. It's nice. Yeah, narrowband. All right, let's see. This was fun to come across here. Bruckner Symphony No. 7 with Eugen Joachim. Yeah.
That is the one to have.
Gorgeous.
As far as I'm concerned.
So I'm really looking forward to trying that out. And this is let's see if it's British EMI or German. German, so they're very clean. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
This is
Wow.
5 concertos on Decca.
How much would that have been?
4.
What's that?
€4. €4.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is, I believe they're narrow band.
You don't even have to lie to your wife.
What's yeah. Let's see here. Okay, here we are.
Oh, God, that's a lovely record.
Mm.
Yeah,
it's-
and it's a blueback. So
Yeah, I've got the exact same record.
London blueback Stravinsky Symphony in C.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Beautiful. I like that.
very excited to try. Great cover. Less great cover. Great musicians though. Schubert's The Trout. And you can't see them, but there's Arthur Grimiot playing violin. So that should be good.
I don't know that recording. I read it. Great.
Here's one for the Unicorn fans.
Which Mahler is
Mahler's
that
first.
time? Yeah, that's
First,
the one.
the Titan.
Oh, it's the first.
Yeah. Yeah. London Symphony Orchestra, Unicorn.
Fantastic.
So looking forward
His
to that.
third or fourth Mahler, I can't remember which one. The Hornstein is really good.
Third, there's one that Angie.
The third, yeah.
Oh, I got it. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Yep. Tulip Time. I don't know if you can read that, but Eine kleine Nachtmusik in Egmont, De Moldo with Frederick Frixet. I think that's the cartouche, yeah?
Oh, nice.
Nice tulip.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That one's going over to Dr. Jan, my Belgian audiophile friend. All right. Beethoven Triple Concerto.
Wow.
Tulip.
Oh, great. You guys have
I
got
ran all the
records.
Schneiderman, I think, is on here. Yeah, Wolfgang Schneiderman Giza and the Pierre Fournier and the Radio Symphony Orchestra. So I hope that sounds nice. This one was interesting. So I'm a Sibelius violin concerto nut. And I'm looking forward to the new Decca reissue. But this is London. I found I have the original Decca of this Kung Wao Chung with London and Andre Previn conducting.
They're great records.
Yeah, but this is the London. But then once I got it home, I realized this is Japanese. So I have no idea. Cool. I have no idea what to expect. Yeah. Tokyo String Quartet. Haydn.
They play the hell out of Haydn. The Tokyo String Quartet. Incredible.
Yeah. And there's this gentleman, I guess, called Britain. I don't know. I think he's French or something. Just kidding. Cantata Academica. Yeah, L'Oiseau Lyre.
Yep. I got one of those in Harry's collection.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I haven't heard it yet, but
I'll let you know. This said that this was originally sold for $3.99, and it looks to be like U.S. dollars, but it made its way over to Copenhagen.
Yeah, the very
It's been made at Los Angeles. Yeah, also Sprucked. Yeah. So that is the narrow band.
That Mater box on CDs I had. It's just, I mean, I thought it was like $800. I mean, it's such every single 60 CDs, they're all knockouts. It's incredible.
Yeah, they had such a good relationship. He's such a good conductor. So I got this as well, Johnny Shiki, Tito Gobi.
Half Moon.
Yeah, Half Moon, made in Britain.
You got a great eye for records.
What's that?
You got a great eye for the records, man.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, goodness.
I got a few more here. We got Ido de Wort and the Netherlands Wind Ensemble. The complete serenades and divertimenti for wind instruments on Philips.
Oh, what a lovely record. That
Yeah,
was,
and so that's a box. So that's I got this for I think €4, but it's I really love Philips labels. There's a number. I mean, there's got to be eight or 10 records in there. This one I was very interested. This is what the conductor of Sibelius is supposed to look like.
oh, probably.
Yep.
I mean, that's what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
This is Sibelius Symphony No. 5 and Saga, Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra and Pavel Berglund.
I've got that.
The happiest.
Have you heard on Saga? It's a great piece.
Yeah.
He was a great Sibelius.
Yeah. And known as the happiest Finn. I mean, look at that smile.
Not known for their sense of humor.
Because I'm becoming Norwegian and married to a Norwegian, I'm allowed to make fun of other Nordics.
Yeah, that the happiest Finn's Ravelli.
Yeah. He seems like he's capable of being happy. The Finns always laugh because they're year after year they're called the happiest country in the world, and they'll go, "Well, we're content." We wouldn't go so far to say happy, but yeah. So here,
That's a beautiful piece of Hallwork Suite.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the opening, the kind of the gallop.
It's like it takes off. It's like it takes off.
Yeah, and that person on that cover there is not Berglund.
No, that's not him. No, that's one of my relatives. It's one of my relatives there, cousin or something. Yeah, Holberg apparently originally was writing it to be a piano piece.
Are these all from that one store in Copenhagen? That one store?
Yeah, I went back 2 days in a row. My wife now, just if she wants to go to Copenhagen, she'll look at the calendar. I mean, she wouldn't need to do this anyways, but she'll look at the calendar and be like, if we were to go to Copenhagen, you could go spend some time at the record shop, and she can go, look at all of her Danish design furniture and all that stuff. But the first time I went to this store, I got there on the last day of the month, and they were 200 records for €44. Not euros, but the equivalent. And I went to the airport with a cardboard box, 200 records from there. Some of them were
wow.
Yeah. Here's a Chandos for Jack.
Wow. Don't have that one.
Don't know Miss Pachem.
What a great label.
Yeah. Yep. And Valdi's Gloria, and apparently this is done by Ricardo Moody, a young Moody, and they didn't do the informed historic performance for this. No. This is done all out. Yeah. Great piece of music. I have a couple more, but you guys can stop me if we need.
No, go ahead. Angie's coming up.
So this is a box set. This is German pressed EMI. Look at that handsome trio.
Yeah.
About
the movie, Daniel Brown.
Hard to watch.
Couldn't they have made it after I died?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough movie to watch. Yeah, the gold label, German EMI. These sound great. If you can find these, because they're not British, they usually sell for a little bit less there, but they're fantastic. Spartacus.
That's the best recording of Spartacus. Exactly. Oh yeah.
I streamed this.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to this. This one's going to Maui, to Dr. Ryan.
Oh, nice.
Quartetto Italiano, Luigi Boccherini, 3 string quartets. This is Philips, but it's a different series. I think it's actually Italian pressed Philips. Nope. Holland. All right, that's great. All right. I'm building my Ashkenazi collection.
Always the
So,
same. Fantastic pianist.
Yeah, yeah. And this is a narrow band. Chopin Etudes 10 and 25. And then this one I'm really looking forward to.
Oh, gorgeous.
Piano 19 and 24 with Philharmonia.
Gorgeous.
And my sister-in-law found this at a marching band flea market here in Norway.
Oh, yeah.
Level.
Famous Bohem.
Yeah. This is one. If anyone knows anything about this report, the series, I ran it through ChatGTP, and they told me, it's supposed to be very nice. But so this is RCA, but it is the first class series, great music series. I think it might have been. So it's Ravel, Bolero, Valse. It's the Philadelphia Orchestra with Eugene Normandy. It's got a pink label.
Wow.
Mm.
And it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautifully clean. I don't have my reading glasses, so there's no chance I'm going to read that. I'm pretty sure it's Italian. 4 more. The Juilliard String Quartet, and the late quartets of Beethoven.
CBS, though, right? The Australia ones are better.
Yeah, but this is this is the American. Yeah. Sometimes you look out and you find the British. All right, two or three more here. Nice box of Pierre Monteau.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is 3 discs or 6 discs. It's
Never seen that one.
Beethoven. Yeah, me neither. Beethoven 3rd, Brahms 2nd.
Who's the Beethoven third with?
Beethoven's 3rd. It doesn't.
You did it with the Concerto. The Concerto one is one of the best we'll ever hear.
Well, let's find out. All right, Symphony number 3. It is with the Concertgebouw.
It is one of the best. Yeah, it's fantastic. Jim turned me onto that. Amazing.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
it's
forward to
superb.
that. Yeah. It's got Ravel, Tchaikovsky, Swan Lake, Schubert, The Unfinished, Debussy's Images, the Martyrdom of Saint Sebastian. Yeah. Here, I'll save that one for last. I found 2 copies of this for 3 or 4 euros. So this is the Philips recording of Wagner's Parsifal with Hans Knappersbusch and Bayreuth.
Very famous.
Yeah, a little bit of coughing at the beginning from the audience, and then right into some beautiful sound. And here's the last one. I found 2 of these as well.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
I needed this for my my Muller library. So we have one going to the dock here in Brussels, and
incredible, actually.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
Incredible.
Come to Europe, buy records here.
Got some to show us,
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take some liberties tonight. I hope you guys are okay.
Of course.
So the first thing I want to show, because it's not all classical, but these are the new CDs from Eric.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I've only been waiting 3.5 months for them.
Oh,
So
that's
on
the same
top of
series.
that-
Okay.
On top of that, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And more awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is so special.
It looks it.
I love the Curzon. I have so much of his stuff. So that is label number one, because for me, it's going to be more about labels tonight. And one of the labels that I've often talked about is the Vanguard label, but I want to go a little bit more into it. So there's three reasons why the Vanguard label is something that I treasure. One of their reasons is the way they record the hall. That's actually their number one feature, is the way they record the hall. The other is the way they do their recording. In their recording, they use tape, and it's the Amprix Model 300, which records all frequencies from 25 to 18,000 cycles. So the third reason, which I want to read to you, is making the record. If you could bear with me. The third link, which is reason for them in our musical chain, is the transfer of the original master tapes to the lacquer master, which is the prototypes at the final disc record. Vanguard records are cut with a Scully lathes by the specially designed and custom constructed cutters, electronically heated stylus, of which cuts the lacquer is smooth as butter, virtually eliminating surface noise and ensuring that every nuance of the original program is accurately engraved. This newly developed hot stylus technique does away with the high frequency losses of previous methods and makes certain that Vanguard Records embodies the same frequency range as the original master tape. So this is why Vanguard for the connoisseur.
Yes.
So I asked that, and I've got quite a few of their records, which I will bring up later. But of course, the Scheherazade is quite nice. The other is supporting Jack. This is one of many Oscar Peterson, Pablo live recordings I have.
Yep.
Their stuff is amazing.
Yeah, they finally went to a little upscale cover, during that period in color there. Scott made a comment, and I totally agree with him, that their black and white photography really left a lot to be desired. And
yeah, and anyone you combine with Oscar Peterson, the performance is just stunning.
Yep.
So now another label that we've talked about, and I didn't even think I had, was this one.
Oh, Tommy.
I didn't even think I had any. Turns out I've got not one, but two.
You look at the sidemen on some of these records, the studio players, they are top of the line guys.
And another one that I jumped up, I didn't even think I had. It's a mono recording, but it's Louis Armstrong from recordings from the 1990s to 1971. And it's 2 records. And that's kind of what I had to show tonight.
Beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm going to go through some like that. And guess you got 5 minutes each, okay? Okay. The Alvarez Burgers is wonderful. There's some great records, Anthony. And Jim, our buddy in Columbus, better late than never. The rest of the evening, he's going to head towards Arcades, Malta, awesome. Played one of the top 5 orchestras as opposed to a top 10 by a misinformed. Where to go, Jim?
Tell him, Jim.
Welcome, Jim. Drum music is also very good.
Yes, it is.
Philharmonia titles to the rights, very good. Jim, can you read that?
Hey Jim, that must be insider prices, or they saw me coming and raised them. Was at 3 charity shops in Scotland. Cheapest was £4. Even mentioned your name. Well, it's Scotland, you know. They're very canny with their cash up there. You won't get away with 99p up there.
Great minds, Jack. Frederick says the Lyrita Woods album is quite good. I enjoy it.
Yep. Sure it will.
Arthur has the Steinberg Raytime cycle. Yeah, Jim will read it for autophiliate.
I have that Steinberg Beethoven cycle. Tony, you will love the 9th. It's great. Steinberg's wonderful. I did a review of it some couple of years ago, didn't I, for the magazine?
I just said that, yeah. I'm not new to you two. I don't know why, which was scary. As Paolo. Hey, Paolo, how are you? Great to see you, Paolo. Thank you for your wonderful comments on.
Yeah, definitely.
What a great haul, Tony. Wow. Impressive. Very fine, Tony.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, Jennifer says, Fellini and Malamagic. Jennifer, how do you get your technical stuff done and come up sometime? I'd love to talk to you about conducting and stuff. The Vanguard chair is incredible. Wow, incredible comments tonight. Okay, so we've got 4 minutes each. Ryan, you're up.
I got together with a friend of mine who's a composer. He's the guy I go with to concerts on Maui. And he wanted to listen to some Brahms, but I made him listen to the 4 last songs first. I have the Schwarzkopf on, this is Testament. I bought this in Japan. I thought it was an original. When I got home, I realized it was a Testament. Sounds fantastic. This is almost like miraculously good. How her voice and the orchestra, it's just really great. Yeah. I also have the original source, Gundala.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Good wet sounding.
Very good.
Yeah. My favorite was this. Her voice is something else, and the way she can hold on to those phrases. So my friend would turn, whenever musicians came through the University of Chicago, he would often be the one turning pages for the pianists. He was a pianist, and he was really good at reading. So he was a guy on stage turning pages quite a bit. And he heard she came to their school and did a concert, and he turned pages for the pianist. He played mostly spirituals, I think he said, and art songs. And he has a large collection of programs that are signed. He gets the musicians to sign, but he did not have the balls to ask her for an autograph, unfortunately. Yes, her reputation is such that he did not feel confident enough to ask for that. I showed one of these last week with Michael Tilson Thomas and the Rite of Spring. So this is a Decca reissue of another Deutsche Grammophon. This is a Fournier and Zell with the Dvorak cello concerto. This sounds better than the original. Again, these are really good if you can find them. They improve on the Deutsche Grammophones. So I certainly say if you find this, grab it. These are like $1 records. Got a couple other $1 records. This is the first Andrea Watts one I ever found. So this is playing the Liszt piano concerto with Bernstein. I think he recorded this when he was 16 years old. He had won a contest to play with the youth orchestra, and Bernstein is supposed to conduct. And there was a regular concert where Glenn Gould got sick and pulled out the last second. So Bernstein had the 16-year-old Andrea Watts come in his place, and it was supposedly an electrifying performance of this. So they recorded it after. This is very, very good.
Cool.
It's on Columbia. It's not the greatest record, but it's a great performance.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay. This is the first time I think in a while I found a sealed London. This is Britain's cello suites played by Rostropovich, his first and the second. He wrote a total of 3. This only has the first 2, but this was sealed for $1. Really good.
It's awesome.
I had another version of that with on BIS with this guy Helmerson. So my friend wanted to listen to some Brahms. He wanted to hear this particular Brahms trio in E flat for horn. So this is Hendrik Zering. Eager is the French horn player, and Victor Bavens, the pianist. Apparently, his a colleague of his at school had to play for a recital, and he would practice with him. So I never heard of this before, but I happen to have it. So this is a little noisy, but very good. The horn player is fantastic. So
Cool.
let's stop there.
Thank you, Ryan. It's great to see you, my friend. And Peter, you got 5 minutes, Peter. You're muted, Peter. You're muted. Peter, you're muted. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Okay, let's go to Alan.
Sure. Hi, everybody. This is organ music, really beautiful, by Olivier Messiaen. It's made in France. A lot of organ music can be kind of bombastic and really loud, and this is very somber and quiet and lulls you into a really nice feeling.
That's Scott's territory. He likes.
Yeah. What a label is that?
It's a Calliope.
Okay.
The French, so really beautiful music. I'm so glad I have it.
Sounds interesting.
And then this is a U.S. version, but it really sounds fantastic. It's, again, Glenn Gould, Bach, Inventions, the 2 and 3 part Inventions. Really beautiful piano sounding. It's on the Columbia 2i label. Really well recorded and beautiful music. This was a nice one on Decca. Again, Franz Schubert, Franz with the Zubin Mehta. And
like
it's
that.
this one, also Decca narrow band. Another beautiful piano album, really well recorded. Granados with Alicia de la Rocha. This is also on the Decca narrow band. Almost done. This beautiful music, what a voice, and the orchestration. It's Britain's Serenade, Opus 4, tenor, horn, and strings.
Yeah.
That's on the Decca. And just have one more quickie. And this is just in honor of Scott's.
Oh yeah.
This is an OG. I'd say it's VG plus. There's some surface noise, but the music, as Scott points out, is fantastic.
Gorgeous. Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
Alan, see you again. Okay.
Alan.
And finally, Alan, I know. Sorry, Alan. Peter, are you on? No, can't hear you. Well, another time. Peter, it's great to see you, my friend. Okay. Okay, so just the last couple minutes here. Let's just go to a couple more.
Can I take a moment to show the Vanguard logo?
Sure.
Yeah.
I love it.
Isn't that great?
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So guys, try to find one and see if it's smooth like butter. And I'm thinking that Chad may have bought that lathe from Vanguard. So you should ask him when you see him, Scott.
Okay.
Did you buy the Vanguard lathe?
Yeah.
Because it's really low noise.
Okay, I'll ask him.
Just curious. Yeah, ask him.
But also, Angie, didn't those Vanguards, they had quite heavy
Heavy vinyl.
plastic, didn't they? Heavy vinyl.
Absolutely. I would say it's not 180. It's probably 120.
Right.
But all of them are in that heavier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which contributes to the low noise on the record too.
Thank
They
you,
were
George.
a real connoisseur label.
Yeah.
And thank you to the panel tonight. Amazing. And again, especially Anthony, who's staying up so late. We really appreciate it. It's great to have you. And of course, Jim as well is also great. And to the greatest peanut gallery, great questions, great comments. Great to see you all. And it's always great to see you with the panel. Incredible records, incredible commentary, incredible knowledge, and it's great to see you. And we had up to 60 people watching tonight, so that's great.
Good.
Guys, thank you so much. We'll end the stream there. And Peter, hopefully you come on next week because we'd love to see you. Okay. So good night, everybody. Take care.
All right.
See you.
Good night.
Good night. Have a